What's going on, guys? Captain Cody Davis here, sitting in the boat here at the Clewiston boat ramp, about to go out for a midday fish on Lake Okeechobee in this brutal summer heat. Had a little bit of time, decided what the heck, I'll go try to catch a bass or two and sweat out a few thousand calories in the process. Do have the camera bag with me, so hopefully the next video you see on my channel after this one is me catching a few big Okeechobee bass for you. Granted that we don't get lightning stormed out. It was bluebird skies on the way here, and now you can see all of this stuff starting to build, which is going to help with the heat. It should help the fishing be better, but you know, if we have severe thunderstorms, I'm going to be off the water, and it was a waste of gas driving over here. But real quick, had something kind of different for you guys. I get a lot of questions and a lot of customers out on the water asking me about airboats. You know, a lot of people from out of state have never been on one. They know about them. They've never even seen one in person until they're down here on the lake. And it's very common to see a half dozen to a dozen airboats zigzagging around the lake, running by you while you're fishing. And then I get a lot of people, you know, I tell them, you know, if you've never been on an airboat, you definitely need to go do it. Then the next question is, well, who do I go with? And I never have that answer right off the top of my head. I usually have to make a phone call, you know, who do you recommend in this area, this, that. And which I'm very skeptical about doing, because I don't want to send somebody on a bad tour, right? Anything in life, whether it's any kind of tour out there, there's bad tour guides and good tour guides. And if you're on a bad one, it's just the most miserable, boring experience ever. But I had some people I've recommended, you know, through credible sources and stuff. And just the other day, I walked into fishing headquarters, and Mike was sitting there talking to a gentleman named Kenny. Kenny, I'm sorry, I cannot remember your last name right now because, I don't know, one of them mornings. But, and, you know, introduced them to me. And I realized, oh yeah, I've sent you a few of my customers to go on airboat tours and stuff. And I've just never followed up with the customers, see how they enjoyed it or anything. Kenny was talking to me about his social media presence and website design or something. Long story short, my wife went to school for that kind of stuff, told her she would be able to help you out. She answered some questions for him, and he offered to take us out on an airboat ride just to kind of see how he does it and all that. And not to sound spoiled, but I've been on airboats my whole life. My brother is heavily involved in the airboat community down here. He's got an airboat camp out in the Florida Everglades, which is literally just a house on stilts in the middle of nowhere, where we go party, hang out, ride airboats, and go fast and all that. And I've been around it my whole life. But, you know, I said, yeah, I mean, me and Breezy decided, yeah, we'll go take a ride with them in the morning, go check it out. Never been on an airboat on the north end of Lake Okeechobee before. And, you could tell when you get in the boat with somebody, whether it's a guide, a fishing charter captain, or an airboat tour guide, there are some people that not only love their job, but just excel at it to the highest degree. And Kenny is that guy. I'm on this lake every single day, literally every day. I mean, it's my day off, and here I am. And I thoroughly, absolutely loved this airboat ride and tour. I mean, Kenny is the nicest guy in the world, extremely knowledgeable. I'm born and raised here in Florida, and yes, I know about alligators and all the different birds and all that, but the amount of things that I learned personally from him out there on the water was just awesome. I mean, I really have nothing but good things to say about it. It was just the coolest hour and a half ride around this lake. Got to see areas of the lake that I never even knew existed, which was super cool. See plants and marshes and stuff that I never knew were there. Different bird species. Learned a lot about the different bird species, and I'm not even a bird guy. I have lots of customers that just want me to take them around to see different bird life and wildlife. And there's no better place to do that on this lake than in an airboat. And Kenny would be able to answer any questions you would have. The amount of knowledge this guy had was insane. And he really thoroughly enjoys his job. He enjoys teaching people about this beautiful resource we have. So, and you could tell. I mean, like I said, me and Breezy is born and raised on this lake. She's been out on boats on this lake since she was 3 years old. And both of us could not have been happier that we took him up on the offer and went and did it. So what I'm going to do is, for the life of me, I can't think of his last name right now, and he's probably going to laugh if he watches this, but in the bottom of in the description of this video, I will leave his website. He's very old school, very quiet. You go on his website and you book your own trip on his calendar. Any of you visiting the north end or the Okeechobee area up on the north end of the lake, do yourself a favor and get on this guy's boat and just go for an hour and a half ride. It was coming from someone that makes a living on this lake, it was the coolest experience I've had in a long time. I was able to video with my phone while we were riding around these marshes and stuff. There was another couple on the boat with us from California, funny enough, and they were floored as well. I mean, it was just such a cool ride. The things I learned were things I never knew, but I'm not going to really disclose that to you guys. I'll save that for you guys when you go on the trip with Kenny. But I'm going to play some of the video here. Again, this is just on my phone, and it does no justice to just how beautiful and pristine these areas were that we got back into on the lake. So hope you guys liked the video. Enjoy it. Come on down here and take part. Visit Lake Okeechobee. Don't listen to the media saying that this place is trash or the water's terrible or whatever they want to say. It's a beautiful resource. It is in a little bit of trouble, but it's still here and just as beautiful as ever, and full of big fish. Hopefully I'm going to find that out here in the next hour or so. But enjoy the clips. Any questions you have, like I said, I'm going to leave Kenny's info below. Visit his website, give him a call, whatever you need to do, and definitely check him out on your trip down here. See you later, guys.